Hey guys, how you doing today? It's recap number 8. Oh, it's a quite disappointing day. Not gonna lie. Overtraded, traded with emotions. Um, everything you shouldn't do, right? And I really got lucky today. Luck was definitely on my side. Really disappointed, but luck was definitely on my side. Um, Today is Wednesday, the 8th, right? 26 trades. Absolutely disappointing, right? Um, we can go over the trades that were taken today. It's just terrible. All right. Um, some huge wins, a bunch of losses actually. Short. You can see here. This is the October 8th. Everything on the 8th. Right here. These total of 26 orders. Right. First trade, I got stopped out for a total of -20. Right. Went long. Got at break even for -39. Lost again for 209. Lost again for 190. Up 150 from break even, down 160, down 120, up 755, down 270, down 300, down 300, up 160, down 180, up $5, break even, down, break even, huge win right here, down, decent, down, huge win, and the smaller one. But I do want to go over today. So on my outlook over here, I was completely right from yesterday that I said like I'd like it to sweep one of the previous session lows and definitely rally. I didn't do a good enough outlook, I'd say, right? Um, I could tell you what trades I actually took. So in this zone, right, I took shorts a bunch of times and I tried to test it to this low right here. I know it got stopped out like right here. I can't say exactly what trades I took because I actually don't even know what trades I took. Like I just took so many trades. It was honestly disappointing. I think I took shorts. What's this formed, right? Like I took shorts around here. I just took shorts countless of times. It was honestly terrible. I mean, a lot of the trades were all really forced. I know I took longs here, I got stopped every game, but most of these trades were off SMT because there's SMT here also, and there's just a bunch of SMT. But I think generally in this range right here, I got caught into double SMT, so SMT right here, and then another SMT formed, and also another SMT formed. Like I'll draw all the SMT because my main model is generally just take trades with SMT, right? And I got caught up with like all these types of SMTs in this general range, right? I wasn't looking at the higher time frame. I was just really caught up in all these SMTs right here, right? And I didn't realize like okay, yeah, order block right here and all that shit. So honestly, terrible day. I'm glad I'm up $100, but just I shouldn't have overtraded in the first place. I was down originally 1 point something, right? And on my eval, I'll show you what trade I did take on my eval though. Eval, I took long at market open. I bought him to like basically market open. It was insane trade. Um, right here. I think that was like a 7 point stop loss. No, it was bigger. I'm pretty sure. Recording of it. It's up 200 points, but it was up around here at this point where I like withdrawn, which was over by 500 because I leveraged two cons, right? But this trade was really good, honestly. I mean, for my sim funded, because I'm on. Let me show you. I'm on two counts. One right here, sim funded, and one right here. 1.6. 10 trades, too many trades today. I'm not gonna lie. Also emotionally trained. But I'll show you legit trades I actually like took, right? But alright. So inversion on the 5 minute, right? Let's get on the 15 minute. So inversion on the 15 minute actually, right? I'm waiting for market to open, right? I have and there's also SMT formed at this low right here to this low. So it's really bullish, and it also swept out this low and turtle souped it right here. I was really bullish on the day, honestly. Turtle soup this low, and also turtle soup this low right here also, which is like double turtle soup. I was really confident it was gonna low key dump, right? So I was super confident. Let's go down to 5 minute, right? I low key around here, and it stops right. It goes 10-point stop, right? But I waited for the 15-minute gap to inverse. Once the 15 gap inversed, I went to a higher time frame, like the 15-minute, to see if there's a fair value gap or any type of gap in general, right? Let me go back to NQ. Any gap in general. There was no actual gap, right? So my trade was taken off of I just waited for a 5-minute retrace into the gap because the market opened. I'm pretty sure I set a limit order right around. I have a recording, honestly, of it, but right here, right, and I targeted around. I didn't even have a take profit. I just kept going up, but I targeted like originally my TP should have been here, but I had my TP around here originally, but I targeted even more because I wanted to show off, right, and then so pre-market I was down 1,000 already, right? No, not really. I took this trade. Oh, I know what trade I took. I'll show you guys. Stop that like a phantom. This was the trade. These two were the trade right here. I know exactly what trades I took. Funny thing, right? Alright, so I took this on my sim funded, and I ended up making enough money for the 1.5k buffer, right? I haven't made much. Right after, I know swept sweep previous session high, and I thought this was generally going to inverse and just dump back down, sweep this, and then pump back up. I entered with the 12-point stop above this right here. And then it inverse and just dump towards my TP, right? And then I waited right after for a breaker structure, right? I got that breaker structure. I got the formation of the 1 minute gap. I entered off the 0.5 to 1 minute gap, and I got fucking shit on. Right after, I did not see this SMT at all. And this fair value up did hold up pretty well, but I actually did not see this SMT at all, right? So I went short at this gap right here. Shorts at this gap, and it fucking stopped me out. And I was like, okay, wait. Let's do an analogy real quick of like a breakdown, right? We can see that it's breaking structures to the upside. It's trending upwards, right? It formed low time frame SMT. Why don't I just trade continuation if I'm expecting it to keep going up, right? Look, we're at all-time highs. I'm expecting us to go, like, we're basically at all-time highs, so I'm expecting us to, like, keep climbing up, right? Or, like, near all-time highs. So it's like, I expect us to keep climbing up. Why don't I enter off this gap right here? I enter off this gap, right? And then mid-chop right here, I was like, bro, I don't know. Like, I'm breaking my rules. I'm over-trading. I'm trading too much today. Like, I think this might hit, but there's a chance it doesn't hit. So I pussied out, exited. And if this hit, I would have been up one point something today. Let's just do some math. 2,500. I would have been up 1.5k. I mean, that's basic math. I would have been up 1.5k today. Which, like, it's a lot, right? But it's good and it's a winning day. But there's no point in taking, like, this trade right here if I was going to break my rules. And I want to say I did take like I ended up did break my rules, right? I saw this SMT right here, right? And I ended up owning right after this inverse. Or this retrace right here. My stops were huge, actually. But I ended up longing after this inverse, right? It hit this. I saw it trend down and inverse the 15-minute gap. I went short, so I got fucking shit on. After that, I went for this, and then it just kept ripping upwards after that. And this trade was really good to trade also, I'm not gonna lie. Let's delete these. It was SMT inversion on the 15-minute, right? Or was it 1 minute? It was a 1 minute inversion, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 1 minute inversion. It was a. I could have waited for a cleaner 1 minute inversion because there's a 1 minute inversion here. Retraced this gap, inversed up here. I just targeted enough to get me up like $100 for the day, which I was up $100, which I'm grateful for. I'm actually happy, but I have to learn how to take a loss and generally just learn how to take a loss, bro. Like it's not that deep, bro. And I have what 2 more days of the week to turn my like trading around. You know what I'm saying? Like I have 2 days left this week to trade. Right? There's no real rush or anything. I have to win every day. Like look, yes, I'm trying to just like speed up my process of getting a payout, but at the same time, there really isn't any rush to get a payout. And plus, I'm already up what 3.1k, right? My goal is to be above 200, above the buffer of the 0 level, right? So I don't have to make that much. I just need to make. I think seriously, I should only be targeting like $500 a day. But that's my thoughts of the trend recap. Most of it's just yap, I'm not gonna lie. But it's a good day to reflect, but it's also a bad training day for me. And I understand that, and I understand my mistakes and where I've came from, and I take this as a lesson. But see ya, peace.